branches arise. There lived a humble spud with dreams in its eyes. While warriors battled and fiercely took flight, this little potato had a different delight. I just wanna farm in the land of Valheim, plant my seeds and watch them grow. It's my kind of vibe. While others swing their swords and fight the dark of the night, I'll be tending to my crops under the moonlight.
Strong and true, I wield my sword, but there's something I pursue. Among the battles and the quests I find peace, in the fields where my crops increase. Carrots, turnips, and onions grow so bright, planting seeds under the moonlight. The soil beneath my hands, it feels alive. Beneath the sun, they thrive and thrive. Oh, fields of Valheim, where my heart finds solace, where dreams align. Oh, farming with love and care, peaceful retreat from all despair. Oh yeah.
Potato power running through my veins. Vegetable love is what fuels my brain. Adventures with Emma, we're taking flight. In Valheim we'll conquer with all our might. Pop anime vibes, colors in the air. We're on a mission, a diamond pair. From crafting axes to building our home. Together we'll conquer, never alone, never alone. Potato power, it's our super fuel. With love for veggies, we'll always rule in Valheim's world. Our hearts will ignite with pop anime vibes to reach new heights.
There we go. Hey up peeps, welcome on in. We are gonna play some more Valheim today. We're gonna do Valheim Science. And you might have seen it in the background, but we started a little group challenge. Oh yes, I need to tag everyone. Tag him. Boop. There we go, cause if you want me to do my Happy Juice stream on Friday instead of Thursday during the Draugr Bar build on my Patreon, you can now set up your points in the challenge, and there we go. Galar has already contributed 2,000 points. Thank you, skull to that. Let me see, did I do everything? I think we did. Hi there, how is your day going, Ursa? Welcome on in. I already started prepping some of the new ceilings, but I was also doing things in the house this morning and this lunch, and just had a little bit of a cool off day after posting another video this weekend. So let's finish up the ceiling science that we have been doing. All the different items that give you that shelter buff in Valheim. And who knows, maybe we'll uncover some more interesting things today. And yeah, let me know. How are you doing today? Let me know. And drink lots of fluids. It's really hot today in Belgium, but doesn't matter. Drink lots of fluids. Skull. It's the maximum. You are both absolutely amazing. I think it was 21 people that need to contribute the maximum. And you know, it was meant to be a difficult challenge because I'm not super excited about doing a drunken stream during a hardcore run, but I also think it would be funny. So it's totally in your hands, peeps. Be sure to contribute if you want to see that. It's bound to be something. It is bound to be something. So let's just keep on building a little bit. Let's get into this while I'm talking. Very important. Keep doing things. There we go. Let's see. I have found shelter buff while mining and even in the swamps around trees. Absolutely. You haven't even checked those kinds of things, which are like copper deposits, are one of my favorite ways to get sheltered in the early stages of the game, because you will need to farm a lot of copper. Tin is usually a bit more easy to come by, but it happens quite often that those first nights that you have to get copper, you need to rest up in the Black Forest because the mining of it is so, like, it's a long process. So, oh, you're also made of stone? Yeah, we're gonna need to have a section with the iron beams as well. That's why I'm putting them on the side, so I know. Don't forget these. We need to test them as well. And see if they give us a rested or shelter. Not a rested buff, but a shelter. These tables are gonna be a little bit more difficult, that's clear. We're on the mission. Done it bear. And they're torches? You know what? We're just gonna test it because I've seen crazier things. We're just gonna scooch them a tiny bit to the side so it's clear. Or clearer. Clearer. Man, it has been hot today. Oh, and we got some hot weather thunderstorms coming very soon as well. Eri, welcome on in. Well, look at that, another subscription. Okay, well, Eri, just throwing it out there that we have a community challenge running, and if you want me to do a drunken stream on Friday instead of Thursday, people can vote on it. So it's oh, and Basco, thank you for following. Welcome on in. And Skull, thank you for the subscription as well, Eddie. I have a giant pit of massive stone and copper mine next to each other that I might put a portal into and cover with stone as a portal room. Oh, cool. Yeah, those like copper and stone pits that you can create. It's always fun when you can create something around them. Or trap a troll in there, also nice. I'm stuck in the wilderness and I need to reset. I know I'll put a long table above my shelter. Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, but I do have 1,000 gold on me, so I can get a ceiling. No, but what is interesting is that you can be in a situation where you're out of wood or you're out of coal and you're in your base and you want to get your rested buff. You can just open your forge. You can see that resting buff because of the fire, because you're not doing anything, but you are using the forge. And I've been able to get a rested buff on the hardcore run as well this way when the fire was not on or out of reach, and you can still get your rested buff in like a smithy or the area where you have your forge and workbench set up. Bloop. Drunk Emma, well, right now I'm gonna do it on Thursday, but if there is enough people that contribute their hard-earned turnips to the community challenge, I will do it on Friday. Because I'm not super excited to be drunken during a hardcore run. It's just, that's not a good idea, but I do think it would also be funny. So put your turnips in there. If I'm on the fence, so convince me. Convince me to do my drunken or my happy juice stream. Gotta be careful. What if there's people listening? What if they're listening? Oh my god. Making dinner and lurking on people. How's you? Good. Me good. Emma good. Lunch. Nice. Snack. Dinner. I mean dinner, of course. Ursa is getting ready for lunch. Yeah, lunch. Good. What are you eating? Wait, you're gonna do drunken stream on Friday and hardcore. Eddie, if we get enough points, it's 42,000. 42? I think it is. Yes, 42,000. So we need to get 21 people to get their 2,000 points in there. And there you go. I thought you would do that. Now there is 18 people to go. With the amount of views that I'm getting, we should be able to get there, no problem. But it's also a little bit difficult, so we'll see. We'll see. This is silly. I'm not gonna do it with the torches. That's not gonna give us a ceiling. I don't think so. A rug. Will a rug give us ceiling? We'll see. We're gonna test all the rugs, cause what if there are exceptions? I mean, I also did not think that the normal stake wall would give us shelter, and then that the Diverger stake wall would not give us shelter. Did not see that coming, but that's what happened. So let's just be sure and test all of them. Oh, Astrid, thank you so much for donating your hard-earned turnips to a cause very great, which is me probably dying this weekend. No. Eddie and Easy are gonna be there. Easy is gonna be there. Eri is gonna laugh from the sidelines. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. 17 to go. Thank you so much. Can we accidentally start the stream so we can add another 2k each? No. Oh, I'm holding out for a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be brave. He has gotta be fresh from the fight. Ah, I love that song. I need a hero. I'm holding on for a hero till the end of the night. Oh, I love what they did on that scene, or in that scene with Shrek 2. Just that whole thing. Ah, so good. Little presents. Small presents, bigger presents. Maybe they will give us shelter. Who knows? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. There's no way of knowing until we test it. And you bet your ass that we're gonna test it, because I've seen some crazy things that give us shelter. So we're testing it all. Let's put this shelter dilemma to rest once and for all. after midnight in my wildest fantasy. Do 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 do. The Shrek version is somehow better. Oh, I love both of them. The original, just awesome voice. She just, and like with the backup choir, like all just really in the zone. It's just such a cool song. And the Shrek song really did make me fall in love with that song in the first place. Yeah, and Fairy Godmother, just her voice acting too. Like D minor, put it in D minor, and like, oh, just the Shrek movies. I love the Shrek movies. They're awesome. And then I saw her face, dun 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 dun, and I'm a believer. Not a trace, dun 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 dun, of that in my mind. Oh, actually, from the first Shrek movie, there is that super beautiful song in there too. Oh, that's one of the first songs it's quite a difficult song to sing. That got me into starting music lessons, and a song that I practiced a lot on. What was it? What was the title? There's no more mystery. It is finally clear to me. You're the home my heart searched for so long. It is you I have left all alone. But it's a difficult song. You need to put a lot of pressure on your stomach. You need to know what you're doing. You need to like warm up your chords. It's a very sensitive song. You really hear it if you're not you need to have belly muscles to be able to sing well. And what I used to do when I was a teenager, just like I do like 10 push-ups during my streams, I used to do 10 push-ups every single day and like 1 minute of planking. And while I was planking, I would sing songs, because while planking, singing songs really makes you focus on your muscles in your stomach. And to, it's a good exercise. I really like doing that, and I should totally do that again, because that was super cool to do. Ooh, yeah, my partner and I are both getting more into sports again, and doing like kinds of exercises and doing my push-ups during stream. It's just awesome. Narsen! Welcome on in. I should have a sound effect for when people contribute points. Welcome on in. How is your day going? It is you I have loved. Dana Glover. Ah, yes. Keldar, exactly. Ah, I love that song so much. And those scenes as well, where they're like getting animals and then they're blowing them up and making them in balloon animals. So many fun scenes in there. I just love it. I'm a Believer by the Monkees. Good song. You have an amazing voice, but the interesting part was the Monkees were never supposed to tour or record. They were supposed to just be a band for the TV show. What? Oh, that is so cool. Nice. Well, that means it clicked. It just just clicked. And then I saw her face, dun 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 dun, and I'm a believer. And not a trace, dun dun dun, of that in my mind. Not sure how close they need to be standing to each other to work. I'm just gonna do this and see if it does anything. And I'm in love, ooh, and I'm a believer if I tried. Dun 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 dun. Oh, and Donkey falling in love with the dragon. Best love story ever. Ah, that's more Disney films or movies should have been like that. Oh, it's almost all Disney now, which is so crazy. Did we already do the maple? I'm not sure. Let's just put a couple more. Why not? Might as well. I'm a believer performed by Smash Mouth. Sounds right too, honestly. In Shrek it was the original performance by the monkeys. Ah, look at that, beautiful. I mean, I think that's also the cool thing about people making covers of songs, that songs can just keep on living on. It's always a little bit sad if there's people that are like, oh, this person was the first, and like not doing a little bit of research, because that is the perfect moment to do a little bit of research about bands and getting to know origin stories of songs. And for example, you have what is it again? Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine, lose my sight, lose my mind. What was it again? There was a pretty young guy that made a cover of a song, and the title is completely just, I'm zoning out on it, you might know it. And the original was kind of very angry. Cut my life into pieces. Last resort. There it is. We did it. Woo! Last resort. But the original is very angry. Lots of feelings. And that song just, I usually always skipped it on my iPod when it came on. And then there's this new guy. Wow, look at that. That looks so cool. A younger guy, I think Into the Horizon, I'm not sure. Yes, Papa Roach did it. Yes, exactly. There's a new version of it, and it's a lot softer and it's a little bit different. And that song is just, that's really my style. It's kind of like emo, just the violins or like, and the cellos in there. It's so good. And it also made me gain a lot more understanding and respect for the original song, because I could, the lyrics came across a lot better for me. It's just, I love it so much. I thought I heard Cecilia, but she's like sleeping right behind you. Heard by Johnny Cash is better than the original by Pearl Jam, I believe. Ooh, Ursa. Let me just copy and paste that in a tab here, because I want to check that out as well. Suffocation of breathing. Da 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 da. A pool made of maple walls. It looks cool, doesn't it? It looks super cool. That really looks awesome. 'Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Lose my sight, lose my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Love it. Love that song. Just the emotions and the feelings and just yep. Nice. It's like when I'm cleaning the kitchen. I'm fine. mine. True. Honestly, that's exactly what's going on then. Ah, no better moment to listen to like emo and rock and pop music when cleaning the house or the kitchen or anything. Let's see. It's not Pearl Jam. It's Nin. Okay. Fall in Reverse. Yes. Reimagined. That's exactly the one, Kelbar. I can't remember who did the original. 9 Inch Nails. 9 Inch Nails. I'll add it to my YouTube search that I was doing. Whoop. There we go. Hi Anna, how you doing? How's your day going? Fall in Reverse. Very, very nice cover. I just love it. And Disturbed also did like a very good cover of my brain is just spacing so hard on music right now, but was it Hello Darkness? Yes. Hello Darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. But by the way I'm singing it, you might maybe already realize that when I hear that song, it's the original. It's softer. It's kinder. It's more explaining, instead of like exclaiming. And the songs that explain more than exclaim are more my thing. Although, just sometimes you need to shout it out. Scream and shout and let it out. I'm saying whoa, 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 whoa. Rah, rah, rockin' bitch. Well, I am a Britney bitch. Female dog reference. Let it slide, please. To get all the building plans out without discovering them. Is there a mod to get all the building plans without discovering them? That's maybe something that Norson might know. I'm not sure actually. Hi Yana! I'm okay, yourself? I'm also doing great. Oh, there's a storm gonna come over Belgium. I'm super excited. The cats are inside. Everything outside is ready for a storm. I'm always excited for storms. Just, Yeah. Disturbed does the better cover for that song. Sound of Silence, yes. Well, I find the original better, which is totally fine, and I think it's cool that it's a song with a lot of things in there. There's a lot to think about in that song, and that's the cool thing. People just keep on thinking about it and know that it's just that there's really good things in that song, and they make a cover. I mean, it's something I wish I had more time for, to do covers of songs, because there's so many songs that I just absolutely love and want to bring to more people. Yeah, we're just gonna let that one slide. Bam! Potato Things 735, liking music with a specific tone only. Listening to it 10,000 times and not anything else. Been there as well. Will it be wrong, will it be right? If I took my life tonight, chances are that I might. Mutilation out of sight. I mean, just listening to the lyrics, it's really deep actually. In the original, you don't, I don't get that lyrics that much. Yeah, love music. I love singing, I love music, just being able to express yourself in that way. It's it works better than dancing for me. I'm not really a dancer. I'm not sure who has watched The Office here in chat, but there's this moment when Andy is like, I need the space, Val. I need the space, and he just needs to dance it out. I've also had moments like that in my life where I need to just dance it out. But I've only done a little bit of ballet when I was a child, so it didn't really match with how I was feeling, to be honest. So it kind of ended up being more just different than how I was feeling, I guess. I know things. Oh, nice. Thank you, Norson. Look at him. He knows everything. He knows things. Mm-hmm. Your favorite of Sound of Silence is the Simon and Garfunkel version? Yes, it is. I also like the Disturbed version. I really love it, but the original is in 2 voices. Come on. I mean, my partner and I, we can like sing it together and have the 2 voices, and it can like, you have those 2 voices that do that thing, and it's, and like the calmness in which they sing the song. It's almost like they're telling a fairy tale, like a little story to a child that's about to, you know, like a lullaby. And Disturbed is with a lot of power and emotion and having a lot of vocal technique in there. There's all the different phases, which is super cool. But my favorite of the 2 of them would be the original. And that has been front and back too. There was a time when I liked the Disturbed version better. But yeah, I have switched a little bit, yeah, which is completely fine because it's what I want to listen to. Nah, yeah, that's the beauty of it. I'm sure that there's people that love the original version of Papa Roach's song a lot better than the newer version. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna do those. Why is that there? That's a bench. It should be with the other benches. Dang it. Why didn't I see that? I completely missed it. Okay. ADHD fact, yes, listening to a song like 69,420 times in a row and then never again. Ooh, with me not never again though. It often happens that I have a little playlist, and depending on my mood I go to those songs again. Like Summer Paradise was one of those songs that I really listened a lot to when I was in China. When I was a teenager, I did an exchange program in China, and that's one of the songs that was on the playlist I listened to. And every time I hear that song, I get like, I can kind of go back to those memories, and it was a super cool journey for me to go on, because I actually made some really good friends there. It was a very fun journey. There we go. Woo! Of all the things to add in the game. Skeleton. Okay. I think we are there, peeps. We have all the items. There's a couple of expansions that I didn't do because honestly it's just so much more work to get them in there, and I did do a couple of expansions, but you will not be able to put a whole bunch next to each other because they need more space, which is a major flaw in creating a ceiling. So I didn't put down all the other things we hadn't tried yet, like the Etsy. That might have actually been an interesting one. I was on the fence for that, but like this is such a tiny little thing. Let's already see what this does. Of course, we have already tested the oven that is made out of stone. It does give us shelter. And the kilns and the smelters also give us shelter. But now let's test these new ones. Let's see. What are we sciencing? We are concluding all the shelter items in Valheim. And afterwards we're gonna do some more testing with jumping distances with weapons like the knife and the double axes. A Swiss ceiling maybe with holes totally on purpose. Kind of like with this one. The cage floor. But it doesn't shelter you, so... Oh, I was sheltered. Okay, so... The spinning wheel shelters us. Of course it does. But doesn't the spinning wheel only work when it is sheltered itself? Ah. Yep, requires a roof. That's an interesting one. So, yeah. It needs a roof. But if there is no roof above it, so that means if you place one on top of another, it still works. Of course. Yep. No. Okay, the campfires. No. What was this? Kiln. Also no. Yeah, that's the thing. They're distanced quite a bit, so not sure if it's a good test for the cooking station. Fermenter, no. Storage boxes, no. Reinforced boxes, no. That's fun. Just, yeah, now we know. It needs a shelter, but it also gives shelter. Little factoid. Ah, that would have been cool if the stools gave you shelter. The fancy stool? No. Benches? No. 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 Tables. Okay, and the torches also don't give you any shelter. Then we have the carpets. Hard to see where one stops and another one begins, but let's just take this one at a time. Interesting. Lots of these do not give you any shelter. Also kind of want to check how the support is for some of these. Okay, presents. No. Christmas trees. Christmas tree, Christmas tree. A maypole. Nope. Jack-o'-turnip. No dice. Pots. Oh! The pots give you shelter! I clearly saw a shelter icon. Yeah, right there for a second. Is it because of the benches? No. Okay, let's make sure that I'm really underneath them. Doesn't seem to be alright everywhere. Even though they are spaced quite similarly. But I think only here they are close enough. So let's add another layer. There they are. I'm gonna take the bigger ones. Just put them right in between each other so that can maybe work. Also looks quite cool, to be honest. So if you would make a shelter like that and give a roof in this way, that would actually be really cool. Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. I'm fine. I was meant for this. To live is too late. Dum. Garth, welcome on in. Ooh, 2,000 points. Oh, we're getting closer. Oh my goodness, how far are we already? 28%. Yeah, we need a little bit more dough. There's only today, peeps. I think I can expand it, but that's I thought it would be a good challenge to do for today. Press button. Fan on Friday. Thank you, Gorth. Maximal Crusader, welcome on in. Wait, are you... Let's see. Did I check you out last week? I'm not sure. Did you come in last week? Yeah, your name... I remember your name. Because my brother is also named Max. I mean, just look how cool those are. Imagine if that was kind of a floor and that you can have a base with that as a shelter. Okay, let's finish this. These are now the middle-sized pots. Yes, shelter! That works! Oh, that's so cool! Okay, so you could technically build a flat base with at the top you can put a whole bunch of these pots. You can walk over them, you can probably cart over them. I don't think creatures can. Ooh, that would be such a cool base design. Ooh, let me know what you think, peeps. That looks so cool. This is like a giant drop-off zone. Am I building a store? A ceiling store, maybe? Was saving to have a house built later on the server, but the options are gone. Wait, what? The options are gone? Thank you for all the points. Woo! Oh, for the house build. Oh yeah, but I also still need to work on Eddie's. The option is gone because it's been redeemed by Eddie a while ago. And I first want to build that house before I get another redemption. But that option will become available again once I'm done with his house. It's mostly... Eddie has asked... I always ask, what kind of build do you want? And Eddie wants a potato house in Valheim. And I'm honestly really just... How can I make a build a potato? How can I give it that twist? And I've been gnawing on my creative brain like, what am I gonna do with this? How am I gonna fill this in? When you redeem a potato build, it's really something that I want to do right and that kind of stuff. So that the option will come again. It's just it's gone for now, but it will return. It will return. Dirty. Thank you, Narsen. Skull. Oh, but Maximal, we are testing all the items that will give you a shelter in Valheim. Because you don't just have these sloped ceiling pieces. There are a whole bunch of items that can give you shelter. Like apparently these beautiful new green pots. Oh, it's storming outside. Oh, that's so cool. Yes, Cecilia, it's all good. I will protect you, my little baby. It's all good. She's laying by the window, so she notices that the weather is changing. Oh, and the giant oak tree is like... Historical reenactment. It's reenactment. Woo! Words. Oh yes! Rain, nature, rain! Oh my god! That is so much wind! Oh my god! This is so cool! I have to react to this. I'm so sorry. It just looks so amazing. All the branches are going everywhere and nature is amazing. Nature is beautiful. Can I pitch in? I have ideas for Eddie. Sure, you can pitch in. Let me know. You can even put them here in chat. He was making dinner earlier, so I think he's eating right now. But maybe he's still from the shadows, lurking for an opportunity to strike, the poke or something. Brother Max D Tomato. If he ever starts a YouTube channel or anything, I'm gonna tell him that he needs that name. He needs to be Max D Tomato. Tomato potato. Potato. Potato, tomato. Tomato, potato. Yes, nature, yes, yes. Storm. Oh, you really cannot leave any gaps though. No gaps allowed, because shelter is very specific. Take pics, I would need to make a video, honestly, because the pictures are not gonna do a lot. It's and it's already over, by the way. It's like it stopped, like as if nothing ever happened. But it's like just wood is so cool. It is so elastic. God, that's awesome. Stop it, Thunder! I'm trying to sleep 22 hours a day. Oh, I love that emote so much of the cat. Oh my goodness! Oh, welcome on in. I'm quite dark right now because it started storming outside, but welcome on in, Raiders. And Kjork, welcome on in. Nothing here yet storm-wise. Ooh, I know, that's so cool. Well, welcome on in. So, don't mind me being a little bit darker. It's I'll come closer to the screen so I can have this hue of my game a little bit on me. What were you streaming today? Thank you so much for rating in, and let me give you a shouty. Or Norson, you are in chat. Could you give this lovely person a shouty for me? Nice people. Way. Wait, potato pizza. Do I see a hint of potato in there? Already done. Already done? Oh yeah, there it is. Nice, thank you. Shout out was given. Oh, thank you, Norson. Yes, thank you very much. Yes, my name is Emma. I'm a little bit of a potato, but I love doing Valheim sounds like I am today. I'm not sure if you also play Valheim, so let me know what game you were playing before you came in. And I love playing Valheim, Grounded, Enshrouded. I used to play Ark Survival Evolved. My gaming history kind of started with like Spore and Battle for Middle-earth 2. I did a little bit of Tribal Wars and what else was there? Trivion, RuneScape. So yeah, let me know what games you like to play. Right now we are doing Valheim Science and we are testing what items all give us shelter in Valheim. Because apparently there's some special cases. And we're gonna put the vases here because they are special cases. They give us shelter, which is crazy. Playing Valheim, awesome! What were you doing? Let's see. Potato is the one and only true food. You can even make alcohol with potatoes, because vodka, I mean. Need I say more? French fries, vodka, mashed potatoes, pancakes, cake. Just so versatile. It's crazy. I wanted to meet Motor before I finished the stream. Ooh, were you able to do so? Let's see, what are you doing here? Haha, there you go. Ceilings. Has Enshrouded got more updates? I have noticed a couple of updates, but it depends on since when you were talking. Since the first initial hype, yes, they added potted plants and the hollow halls and things like that. It is pretty insane. Let's have a look-see. So, what gives you a shelter? These pots, but they need to be placed very closely. The spinning wheel. It needs a roof, but if you put them on top of each other, it works. Emma is in darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Not evil! Thank you so much for the follow. Let me also give you a follow. I usually forget to do this. I should be a good potato and just follow. There we go. Thank you so much for rating in. You're absolutely amazing. You are completely drained. I absolutely understand. Have a lovely end of your stream, like relaxy pants time. Grab a snack, grab a drink, grab just whatever you need to unwind. Thank you so much for rating in, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Well, we're gonna have a further look at the items that give us shelter. Every time something gave us shelter, I placed it in front of the row, so you can already see a couple of things in the background while I read up on chat. 3 major updates so far. Norson is he knows what he is talking about. He's one to always know the news. Notable. Notable has a burrito. Oh, burrito. Delicious. Good choice. I like it. Bye. Have a lovely burrito. Okay, here we go. All the workbenches right here. And the only items that can give you shelter are the smelter? No, not smelter. Smithy! The smithies. The black forge. That's it. Ah, my brain is always stuck like this is the smithy from Ark. Because it allows you to craft like things with metal. But it's the forge. The normal forge, the black forge, these two give you shelter. So what you can do is put a whole bunch of forges on top of you. And then use this forge to get the fire buff. Because look, if you use it, you start resting. And it's covered by your inventory. But you can get rested by using the forge and a whole bunch of forges on top of you to get shelter and fire. That's my favorite kind of science. We didn't get a rested buff. You could see it in the corner though. Glass also gives you shelter. The bone piles also. Black marble is the only one of these stones that also gives you shelter. Then we've got fine wood. Gold coins. So yes, if you want a gold roof, you can build yourself a gold roof and it shelters you. How beautiful is that? Like, worth playing major updates? I'm a very slow progressor, so for me, I have just been keeping on playing Enshrouded once in a while. I also enjoy the building, but if you're focused on exploring, I think the progression is a little bit slower and it might be good to have another game on the side to also focus on while there are more updates happening in the background in Enshrouded. That way you're gonna enjoy it more when you do come back to the game and play through it a little bit harder. 1 quality of life 1 and 2 content 1s, new biome plus new dungeons. That's true. The latest update was one with instruments and it is a whole new biome. And it is quite a fun update, I have to say. You should be able to go through it pretty quickly. Flesh! No thunder yet, it's far away then. Oh yeah, stake wall gives you shelter. The Verger stake wall does not give you shelter. The trap gives you shelter. The Verger, or the ward, treasure box, the cart, the ships. All the ships give you shelter as well. The cartography table, that thing. Sloped ceiling pieces, or the sloped wood beam, that's a thing. The wood beams, sloped, they give you shelter. The dark wood beams, or it's something else, ash wood beams, cause actually the dark wood beams do not give you shelter, but the dark wood arch, and both arches for that matter, do give you shelter. So when I stand underneath here, you see that I need to look in this corner right there, you see that I am sheltered. So if there is a fire nearby, I will be able to get rested. And that's like the whole thing. That's the super interesting part about all of these tests. It is really to see how far we can go with all those shelters and such. Oh, things spawned in here. They destroyed. They destroyed the little construction I made here. What else do we have? These slope pieces for the side of your buildings, the crosses. Not a lot of doors give you shelter. Not a lot of these things give you shelter. That stone piece, of course, does give you shelter. This door, the tar door, does give you shelter. That little wooden piece also gives you shelter. Then we've got the ashwood side pieces. Fancy new door, the Verger door. And the table and the throne didn't work, and we were testing them over here as well. Very little furniture structures give you your sheltered buff. But yeah, the small green pot does work. Charcoal resin. Cool. Very cool. Let's see. Whew. The burger steak what, Emma? You eat the Gimli's rib? The burger steak wall. That's what? Is it? Yeah, the burger steak wall. The burger steak. Are you planning on building a shelter out of one of the one or multiple of these? I do think the gold pile would give some really cool buildings. And the bone pile would also be cool because it is relatively flat. You can have a lot of those. So here's the thing. I think the bone piles are the perfect way of insulating a new build. And in case you want to build a flat roof on top of your house, you either have to wait until you can get to the stonecutter for a stone roof, but the support of stone roofs are quite difficult to work with sometimes. Having the option to create a flat sort of roof that's, I think it's almost as thick as the stone pieces, or it's even less thick. So you would be able to create a flat roof on top of a wooden structure, and I think that is pretty cool. Never throw away any bones anymore. Keep them and use them for insulation. You can have a shelter underneath this. It works. We are sheltered. If I place down a fire right now, we can get resting. It's so cool. I hear thunder. The storm is here. Ah! I'm gonna check my weather app, cause yeah, it's raining pretty drastically right now. Oh, it was still open. Nice. Oh yeah, look at that. And the darker the color, the more red it becomes. It's how more rain is gonna fall there. So it's a precipitation meter. Oh my goodness, another raid? My god. Dolly the dinosaur. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for raiding. Welcome on in. My goodness. Ah, that's so sweet of you. Welcome on in. Oh my god. Welcome on in. How was your stream? And what were you playing? My name is Emma. I'm a little bit of potato, so be kind to me. I'm gonna try and read up on chat as much as I can, but my goodness, that is so sweet of you. We brought otters too. They are so cute. Just look at those otters. Ah, they're so adorable. Well, my name is Emma. We are doing Valheim Science at the moment, and we are kind of concluding like a grander like science that we have been doing on our Valheim Science streams. I have been testing what all gives us shelter in Valheim, because we all know, yes, you can get shelter from these beautiful roof pieces. Wow, amazing shelter. But what if I tell you that that's not the only option? What if you can go for bone piles, glass, black marble, fine wood? Yes, they all give you shelter. So if I stand underneath here, you can see that I am sheltered. And if I put a fire down here, I will get rested. And that's what we're doing. We're testing all of the structures. And if you see them in front of the row, that means it worked and that it can give you shelter. So yes, I hear you talking. You can get a gold roof. Yes, you can. Woo! Raiding together. Oh my goodness. Thank you both so much. You're absolutely amazing. Are you like gaming together? Gold roof. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And look at this. You can have a normal stake wall. Works as a shelter, but the burger steak wall does not give you a shelter. It is so crazy. Thank you for the gifted sub. Dolly, welcome on in. You are now one of the potatoes. Skull to you, skull to everyone. Just before I needed to end the stream. Oh, nice. That is super sweet of you to like mention her as well. You are both super sweet. Thank you both for being here and being so amazing in chat as well. Whistles innocently. Ooh. Welcome on in, both of you. Absolutely amazing. Let's see, Norton, I'm not sure if you have shouted her out as well, since it's basically a double raid. Be sure to give her a shouty as well. Oh, you sent me a whisper. Oh, I made a typo in my title. No! Hey, if there is not at least one potato move I make, I am not really a potato. There we go. Potato move corrected. Woo! So yeah, let's have another look at all of these items. So, trap. The Verger ward, Odin ward, I mean. Then we've got like the treasure chest, we've got the cart. All of the ships give you shelter, so yeah, you can just build out like a house or a base underneath a ship. Or the cartography table also works, gives you shelter. You can just make a roof with fancy like carts. Super cool. I see nothing. Ooh. You like gold? That's the color of potatoes, kind of. Oh, we started a hype train! My goodness, peeps, you're absolutely amazing. By the way, I'm also just throwing it out there. I'm doing a 2K followers special on Thursday. But if you want me to move my special from Thursday to Friday, you can give your channel points in my let's see, in my community challenge, was it? Yes, community challenge, because we will be celebrating with happy juice. I will be drinking some potato juice. Probably not potato juice, but some other funny juice. And the only real official jelly. Thank you, honey, for the gifted sub as well. You are amazing. I have to lurk, absolutely. Thank you so much for your raid. You're absolutely amazing. I just thank you so much. And be sure to grab lots of snacks. I love to snack during like preparations of dinner. Grab your relaxy pants, grab a drink. Be sure to give yourself lots of rest after the stream. And yeah, thank you so much for trusting me with your community. Yay. Yay, thank you. Distilled potato juice. Yeah, you know, it's probably gonna be something, it's called Appeljenever. It's something from around here. It's an apple liquor, and it tastes like apples, but there's quite a bit of alcohol in there, so I put a little bit of iced tea in there too, and it's really delicious. I usually get quite gigglish while I drink, so all the other drunken streams for celebrations that I've did have always been a lot of fun. So be sure to leave a follow if you want to see that on Thursday or Friday, because Friday I have my hardcore run. That's why I'm a little bit hesitant to move it. But if enough of you people say, yes, you need to do it on Friday, I will do it on Friday. My hands are tied then. Not, hopefully not really. Oh my god, a hardcore run while my hands are tied on Friday and while needing to... No, don't give people ideas. Emma, what are you doing? Ah! So yeah, the sloped wooden beams also give you shelter. Very nice. All of the other wooden beams don't. Core wood beams, even sloped ones, don't give you shelter. I had that wrong in my head for the longest time. Dark wood beams also don't work. Iron beams also don't give you any shelter. But the ash wood beams and both of the arches, for some reason, they do give you shelter. So I do think this would be pretty cool if you create like a very long kind of like a hallway or something. Like with the elves, you have those passages through your different buildings. And if you can use these arches, I think that would be, you would be able to create something really cool. If you can see it, I'm gonna remove the stairs. Look how cool that even looks. You can create that by using these small doors. Just place a whole bunch of them next to each other and you can get very good snap points that way. I find it just, look how beautiful the dark wood looks as a ceiling. That would have been so cool if that worked as a ceiling, honestly. But with what we know now, we know we can just put a couple of gold piles underneath there and it would work. Will Eddie drink on Friday too? I don't think so. Oh, Gem! Oh, and Mr. Versal Grimm, thank you so much for giving your precious turnips to the greater cause of me drinking on my hardcore run. That is gonna be spicy, but I'm also excited to see what's gonna happen. Oh, tasty! Yes, Ayana, I love apple Ginevra with iced tea. It's such a good combination. You never had it with iced tea before? It is like my go-to mixed drink. Because, like, when I'm streaming and I notice, like, oh, it's going really, really fast, I can do, like, just a little bit less apple Ginevra. And, you know, I can control it a little bit as well, because you don't want to go too much during a live stream. And if I notice, like, okay, I can still take some, I can always add a little bit more as well. I'm talking about happy juice. Don't flag me, Twitch, please. I'm gonna need so much more tar for those arches. Oh, that is true. Yeah, the ashwood is relatively cheap if you can get to the ashlands, and I really like how they look as well. It looks quite interesting. Then we've got a whole bunch more right here. Just take out those. So you've got those wall pieces, like sloped wall pieces. There we go. The crosses also give you ceiling. So if you just put a whole bunch of them right next to each other, that works as well. No small doors, no gates, no flat foundation pieces don't give you shelter, except for the stone pieces, of course. I tested this one because I didn't know that yet for sure. The tarwood gate does give you shelter. Then you've got this tiny weird wooden piece that they added with the ashlands. Is it made with ashwood? Yes. Also gives you shelter. Then you've got all those new ashwood pieces, also give you shelter, and the Verger door and the ashwood door also give you shelter. There's just so many unexpected cases. I did not expect this at all. And the last thing we found now was this pot, ashland's pot. Also gives you shelter. You just need to place them very close together. It's not perfect, but it does give you shelter. First time hearing of that mix? It has just been so logical for me, but I've not necessarily seen a lot of other people drink that either. Did I invent it? Maybe I should give it a name. Iced tea with apple liquor. What should we name it? Emma Tea Apple. No, we're not there yet, but it feels like we're onto something. Feels like we're onto something. Those benches. The benches also didn't give ceiling. The skeletons also do not. Yeah, I think we have almost everything done. Wow. Okay, let's get all of those items. Let's put them right here. Then we've got spinning wheel. Those two doors. And we have all those ashwood beams. Let's see. Those sloped ones. And that tiny corner piece. Let's see, you might have to try it at some point. Oh, absolutely you should. It is quite delicious. So let's see, we've got this piece. This one, and this one. The X. All of the ashwood pieces. And that tiny little corner piece for some reason. Then we've got the arch. Looks beautiful. And shelters. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We also have the tarwood door. Should not forget that one. The tarwood gate. Maybe I can squeeze it in between these two. Just squeeze it in there. Boop. What else? You had that tar piece. Then I think we have the normal wooden pieces, because there was nothing else that worked, so normal wooden pieces. We have the cross. What about that? Ceiling slope. We're just gonna align all of those. So these are all the pieces that give you shelter. You have a big axe already, the smaller one. We've got the wall pieces. Let's see what else. We have the arches, we have the door. Oh, what is this? It's another filling. Should put maybe some workbenches down. Oh yeah, we've got the ships and all those other big items. Chances are that I might have mutilation I decide, and I'm contemplating suicide. 'Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. That might be a little bit too busy. I'm gonna put them somewhere else. Yoink. There we go. I need to get myself some foods. It's not needed for a lot of things when you're just playing in debug mode, but a little bit of extra stamina is gonna help for sure. Spiral, where do I begin? Cartography table. Oh wow, there's a giant pike here. it's a level 3. Wow, I'm gonna pick that up. It's my first... It's my first bike with this character. I love it. Musical pause. Woo! Oh yeah. We do like that on this channel. Okay, then we've got the crafting benches. We have the 2 forges. Oh wow, the alignment is like a little bit different. Let's see if we can maybe put the other one right next here. No? Okay. Oh, there it goes. And there we go. And then we have all the workbenches, the black forge, the normal forge. They give you shelter. And then we have... what else was there? There's just so many odd things that give you that shelter. The ward and the jewel box. It's so weird. I like the stake wall as well. Maybe I should have squeezed that in here. The normal stake wall, not the Diverger one. Only the normal one. Shore fishing. Shore fishing! It's addictive, I can tell you. Yeah, and this shore has been very good for fish. Honestly, I saw some up on the shore when I was making shots for the video that I posted last week as well. Oh yeah, peeps! There's some new peeps here in chat. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel because I love creating Valheim videos. And the last one I posted was on Saturday last weekend. And it is about the Rested Buff in 2024. So everything just checked out, tested, to be sure that everything we know about the Rested Buff is still up to date. If you want to know what all the changes are and what is still accurate in this year, be sure to check out my YouTube channel. And there's some other videos on there too. I made dev blogs about the echelons. Sometimes I like to rewatch them and see what was wrong and what was right, because some things I kind of predicted a little bit and then other things didn't happen at all. It's super cool to see those as well. So yeah, every view, every like, every subscribe is just really, really appreciated. If you have a little bit of time, click on that link and check it out. And thank you so much for even being here, listening to me talk. I really appreciate you. Skull to you all. Yeah, check out my socials. Yes. Beautiful. Clap. Let's see, we have the gold pile. And since we have the gold pile, let's have a look at all the other stacks that work. We have black marble, that works. We have fine wood, works. And bone pile. Bone pile also works. What else, what else, what else? The trap. Trap also works. The stakes can also only be placed on solid ground. So if you have ever noticed, these stakes can only be placed on ground or raised ground, not on stone, not on wood, not on iron, just solid ground. Needs a lot of support. I think that's fair. But what else did we have? Let's have a look. See, we have all the ships, the cart. Okay, then we have all of these. Glass. Yes, crystal wall. It's so cool to see them all aligned together now. so many items. We have all of those, and then from the fires we have the bonfire, which is also an optical illusion, because look, underneath you don't see that black heap. So if you ever make a bonfire shelter, you can get rested by just standing underneath a bonfire. In case you ever had this happen, standing underneath your bonfire. Get rested in 2022. Are you still living in 2023 and just sitting by a campfire? No longer will you be doing that. If you place down a bonfire on top of these iron railings, you can get rested without even needing a shelter. Do it the 2024 way. Leave a like and subscribe. Yeah. Just more thumbs up. More. Let's see. Yeah, thumbs up for that. Have you tried the little boxes that hold the card inventory? If it gets broken... Oh, Georg coming in hot with a very good question. I have not tried that yet. I haven't even tried a card filled with anything, so... I mean, we have some space left. Might as well try it, right? Okay, let's see. La 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 la. The card is right here. Downward spiral, where do I begin? And now I'm gonna position myself towards the carts, and then I'm gonna spawn in swamp keys. They always take like one single spot every time. Key. Crypt key. 40. That should be enough. There we go. And now we break these babies down. Oh no, 2 fell down. What? Testing hype. Oh, no, don't. Okay, let's try to position a couple of these a little bit better. I cannot believe we're testing this. This is so beautiful. This is Valheim science in its prime. Okay. Well, we're already gonna test this. Let's see. Oh, one fell. What? Fruit? It does work! No way! The boxes from a cart work as a shelter! This is unbelievable! Oh my god! Georg, yes, thank you for letting me test this! Oh my god, this is such a good idea! Nerson, thank you for clipping. It works! Woo! My time machine works! Oh my god! Who knew? Right? Who knew? The little boxes. Oh my god. Okay, well, let's get this box over there then. Let's tumble, little box. Tumble! Tumble, fumble! All of them! But not too far, don't fall in the water, please. Where shall I put it? I'll move this fire. And I will put it with all the other fire in a little bit. Another fish! Oh, two fishes. This is a good spot. Oh, my first goober with my YouTube character. Yay! This is the character I use to make my YouTube videos as well. I don't really play with this character, so sometimes I still learn new things. I always love that. Nice. Look at that. Woo! The barrels too? The barrels. I mean, you cannot place them down yourself. I would need to spawn them in. But we can. Was that the one? No, that's the one. Let's try it like this. I mean, not that this is gonna happen in the game, because getting those barrels home would be the first real difficult task, and then they get demolished so easily if you bump into them a little bit too often. Gah! No! There it went. Oh! They're so glitchy! No! No! Strike. Okay, let's try this before they implode. Yes, they shelter too! We met scientists doing science. We must try everything! Black Forest Towers, ones that you can push around, yeah. Though I'm not sure if you can really call it this pushing around. It's more like it's pushing us around. Woo! Do 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 do. Oh, okay, so barrels too. I'm not even sure if I can get it in the line. Oh, there he goes. Whee! Not taking too much damage. I guess if there's no grey dwarfs or trolls nearby to smash them, it's... No! The box! The barrel! No! No, no. Come on, box, get back up there. You know what? I'm gonna leave that barrel. It's not worth sacrificing this box for. But we know it works. That's the most important part. We know it works. It's not necessarily something we can build. What? Does it float, actually? Get in there. Oh, it does float. Oh, that looks so good. That looks cute. That's a giant goober. Okay. Bonfire. James Bonfire. Hearth also gives you shelter and fire. So there are a couple of items that give you fire and a shelter. The smithy, the bonfire, the hearth, the iron fire pits, and both of the standing braziers do as well. And then we've got the tar hot tub. Also gives you fire. And it gives you 2 arrested points. That's actually quite cool that it sinks into the ground that much. Very cool. Let's have a look. Now there are some stone other items that I have not included in this. This is mostly wood because almost all stone items also give you a shelter. Like, for example, the kiln also gives you shelter. The smelter also gives you shelter. There's a whole bunch of those. I'll create some extra space right here. Flatten this out a little bit. Put some grass on top of it again. Oh yeah, peeps, this is actually a pretty cool one. Let's get that grass over there. Gah! There we go. So you might have seen this already in the game, but there are places in Valheim where you can get certain special landscape features. Like right here in the plains, we have this section that has those beautiful red flowers. This is not something you can put down. This is not something that you can create yourself. It is just there. In the meadows, you also have places with ferns. And I've been asked this question before. People were asking, how were you able to get ferns in your garden? And you need to look out for those places in the wild. And when I start building on top of these plants, I can start building, I can do my thing, and afterwards when I'm done building or leveling the ground, I can just use my cultivator to put the grass down again. Hello, Lux. I can just put like grass on top of it again, and then those plants will return. It's the same with the water lilies, or no, it is the same with the lily pads. It is the same with the ferns and meadows, these red plants in the plains. You have these kind of interesting locational things that you can look out for when you're looking for a spot to make a base. And when you're done building your whole thing and you put grass down again, you will have those red flowers or ferns in places that other people might they might not expect that. So yeah, there you go. Give it a like. Every time I remove drops, my character does that. The like. Under Neox, welcome on in. I am doing great. How are you doing today? All the time when they're not far from the shores, push them in the long ship so they won't fall off. Of course you do. Of course. The beds didn't give any shelter. So yeah, we have a couple of those other special cases, and then we have the normal roofs. Assemble all the taters. Do 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 doom. Carrots, turnips, onions. Da 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 da. It's time to farm, yeah. Wake up, am I, yeah. Got my cultivator. Move. That was a plane. Welcome to Belgium. Oh, another fish. It's good to unlock all of those things, I guess. Okay, we're used to those ones, and then we've got like the heavy pieces. Wow, what a rabbit hole this became. Did not expect this at all when we started looking into things that gave us shelter. Quite impressive that we spent 3 whole episodes on this, honestly. Under Neox, I have had 2 raids. Amazing, right? Oh, let's have a little peek. I usually don't look how many viewers are in my streams, because, you know, it can do things to your brain and stuff. 132 people are viewing. Thank you so much. Hey, if you came in through the raids and you're still watching, know that I really appreciate you. You're absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for still being here. And if you're lurking, thank you so much as well, because I mean, I'm a lurker myself most of the time. So I have like a special feeling for people that lurk, and of course the people that are chatting with me. You know I love you too. Thank you so much. My super cool mug. Zero Fox. Given. Sneaky, sneaky. Woohoo! That's nice. Go follow. Oh yes! Give me a follow! If you're still watching, that means you like my content. Be sure to give a follow. I really appreciate it. This week we are celebrating my 2K followers milestone as well, which is pretty cool. We will be doing it with a Happy Juice stream. Yay, Happy Juice! Okay, let's just put those touch thingies. I mean, just look how good this spot is. If there's fish close to the shore, they will always end up on land. Just, I feel it. I will become a fisher as well. The greatest dum-dum ever been. Carrots, turnips, onions. Love the mug. Yay! Let's see. Did we miss anything else? We've got the heavy builds. Black marble. I have not put any black marble down yet. Let's also put some of those down. I mean, the only items from this that don't give you shelter are these iron beams and such. I didn't test the flame metal yet because it's so freaking expensive. And I mean, I don't imagine anyone wanting to build a flame metal roof. But let's, because it doesn't cost anything right now for me. And they do look nice. I love the color. That color scheme is my favorite color. Like purpley, blue. A little bit of pink in there. Oh, I love the flame metal and how it looks, but it's not the easiest to get. It will become easier. What do you think? Will this work? The iron wooden beams do not give you shelter. That sounded like an airplane. Or a very weird bird. Join me in my addiction. I will join you in your addiction. We all know Ayana has a an addiction to catching fish on shores. She learned this from Norsen. It's a little it's a hobby on our Potato Heim server. It's my Patreon server. They don't even give more support. Psh. They do give you shelter, so they are in a sense better than the iron beams, because you do get shelter from them. But this is just silly. I mean, it's 2 flame metal for every beam. It does look nice. You can also just place one on the wood. And we have more support. Were there any other things like that, actually? Oh no, that's from the flame metal. I wanted to check that really quickly, because there's no beams in between the different sections here. Okay. Here we do have different sections, so it's more difficult to test. Ooh, like this. Oh, it's still changing color? It is still changing color. Why? I didn't change anything here. Why is that suddenly changing color? That was confusing. That was a little bit confusing. Interesting. Okay, but let's overview. Let's recap. Let's see. So, shelter in Valheim. There are a couple of items that we are very used to, like the usual shelters: thatch roofs, tar roofs, stone, black marble, graustein, all of the usual things. But apparently, we went on a rabbit hole that we didn't expect. These items all give you shelter as well. A couple of logical ones, stone structures like these, but then we have a couple of odd ones that give you shelter and fire. The hot tub, the standing braziers, the iron fire pit, just all of these items, all of these give you fire and shelter. So if you put one of these on top of, for example, an iron railing, you can get rested and get your fire buff. It's pretty cool. Ah, just look at this. Iron railing, optical illusion, and getting rested. Very, very cool. All of these other items also give you shelter. All of them. Even the cartography table or the pile of gold, as we already know by now. Oh my god. This has been an interesting science session. And now it is time to go to a new location and check out jumping distances a little bit further, because that's the second part of today. Checking out more jumping distances with our character. Let's see, was it with AI Path? I'm not sure. But let's have a look. And the idea is that if you have a moat, you would be able to jump over the moat with a secondary weapon attack, like with the knife or the axes. Oh yeah, that's the deadly trap with the wolves that I made a short of. Okay, yes, this location is not the one. You know what, let's go to a new one then. Maybe there's still some space over there. Oh. Still some creatures left. Oopsie. Okay, goodbye. Oh yes, this is where we started with a couple of tests. Bless you, Cecilia. She's doing a wash, a little washy. Oh, here we tested out the jumping, or not the jumping, but the kicking distances. Yeah, let's go a little bit further up here and set up a new area. That's why I love the plains for the setup area, because it's the plains. There is not a lot of stuff here, so let's flatten out an area. Spawn in some food so we have more stamina. I should have gotten my rested buff while I was there. Let's see. crusted pie. Mushroom omelette and fish and bread. That should give us some stamina. I'm gonna toss these. Oh, my voice. Hello? Hello? Oh. Chandler. Ah, Chandler. Go. Okay, nice playing field. There we go. Mark it on a map this time. You make a very compelling argument. Close enough. It's good. It's all good. When I called the father, gonna try and sink these a little bit into the ground. Can I still step over them? Yes, we can. Just so it really doesn't hold us back, I'm gonna create this. I'm gonna start with some standstill tests, and afterwards we're gonna do running tests as well. I don't think we're gonna end up that far, but now we have markers anyways. And we are gonna science the hell out of this. Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna try a couple of things. Let's toss my mage pants. And let's put these fish in a box. Oh yeah, I got this dress from someone at the event this weekend. And the cape too. Oh no, I got that myself. Plausible. The Fenris cape is gonna be easier just to make here. Or the pants. Because it will make us faster. And I want to test how much effect that has as well. Wake up, am I? Yeah. Movement speed, and you also, you know what, a good point. Let's see with a couple of those items as well. Reducing the movement speed, and then we've got Aether regen. Ask, yes, that's the one. This one should make us faster too if the wind is in our back. I do have motor, so we should be able to get that too. Of course. First, let's start naked. Let's get ourselves a knife and axes. The Abysmal Razor, because I love that one. It's the one that I by far use the most at that stage of the game. And then we've got the axe. And I don't think there's any other weapons that allow you to jump, except for the knife and the double wielding axes. Dual wielding axes, excuse me. I'm gonna go for the blood ones because they look so cool. Okay, there we go. Dual axes, yes, dual axes indeed. Should mark it. If we already get here, we might actually get to the end. So let's see. I'm also gonna remove my jumping skill. Skill, jump. Okay, yeah, sprinting really makes a difference as well. So if you just run, you can jump 4 meters. And if you sprint, you start kind of around 6 meters, but very quickly you go up to 7, let's see, 4, 6, yeah, between 6 and 8. Now I'm gonna change it to, spawn is not right, raise skill, jump all the way to the max and see how much that changes already. Oh, that was higher for sure. We got about the same distance now as we got with 0 skills earlier. And now while sprinting. Wow, look at that. So without any special armors on, completely naked just by skill, the least we jumped was 4 meters. And the furthest we jumped when our skill was all the way to 100. So the 4 meters is without any skills, running, not sprinting, and jumping. Gives you 4 meters. And then the furthest we got was while sprinting, level 100 jumping skill. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 meters you jump with running skill to 100 while sprinting. There you go. Now let's see how far we can go with the knife. And is this gonna count as, or like, is there gonna be like a connection between your jumping skill and the knife jump attack? You can't run plus jump plus special attack with knives in the same way that the axes do, sadly. So if you react quickly enough, you can do it with the axes. Okay, interesting. I should do the attack instead of the jump. Okay, just running, no sprinting. Okay, let's sprint now. Hello. little bit further. Now let's jump and... Ooh. Wait, isn't that what you said that didn't work? Run, jump, plus special attack with nice. Let's expand this, shall we? Because we are gonna need more space. I should also put a couple more markers down. Wake up, Emma, yeah. This song is so often stuck in my head. Ah. That's too far. Okay. We're like too deep under the ground. Ah. We can get some signs up, and then we can quickly see what distance we have already covered. It's 2 meters every time. That way I don't have to count them every time and maybe make mistakes. That always helps. Lower the chances of making mistakes. There we go. So lots of the jumping without any weapons is in this area. Gonna take those away now. How far will we jump with jumping skill 100 while sprinting with a knife? Let's see. Okay, let's say that it was like 13 meters. I stepped a little bit earlier. 12 meters, okay. Oh, I think I need to be a little bit earlier with my attack. Not necessarily. I'm gonna write that down over here as well. Skill 100. Knife. Knife. Kniff. There we go. And sprinting. And what did we get? We got, let's say, 12 meters. Oh, it started raining again. Now let's remove the skill again. And see if there is any difference. Carbo! And Jelly as well, thank you for contributing your points to the great cause that is me drinking happy juice on Friday during a hardcore run. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, we got a lot less far. So it has effect on each other. Can almost get to the 12, but there is this very substantial step in between. I'd say 8 meters that it takes its first step. 9 meters. Hi Carbo, how is your day going? Ooh, that's lightning. I'm not sure. Like 8? Nine? Gotta make it 9. Dun 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 dun. It's time to farm, yeah. Wake up, Emma, yeah. Okay, let's write down the normal sprinting again. We have a couple of levels, which is still fine. Let's say 7 meters. Raising the skill up again. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains or jump over moats. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. 10 meters. Yeah, 10 meters. Wow, it's raining cats and dogs out there. You know what we say in Dutch? It's raining steel pipes. Het regent pijpenstelen. Pijpenstelen. Pipe steels. Steel. It's not a perfect translation. I'm doing great. Sorry that I just left without saying. Oh, no worries. Oh, that's okay, Carbo. Of course. Wow. That's a lot of water. Yep. That is a lot of water. Wow. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm sorry. I just love natural phenomenon. Just love to watch it. Oh. Oh, it's because I thought that was a lox. Huh. That makes like a sound and it really reminds me of a lox for some reason. Okay, let's see how far we can jump now. Ooh. 13 meters. My goodness. Not bad. Es schüttet wie aus Eimern. It pours like from buckets. Oh yes. That I got that one. Oh, that was a little bit too late. I need to be up in the air. Yeah, 13 meters. That's the furthest. I should actually use this one. Boop. Right there, and 0 skill on the other one. No more jumping skills. Let's see. I have to be a little bit quicker. You touched the ground around 8 meters already. It's quite early. Yeah, 8 meters. And if you touch the ground in between there, you actually end up further. Let's get our stamina back up. It's very interesting. It's difficult to get one. I mean, because the better your skill, the higher you can jump as well. And the higher you jump, the more space there is to kind of fall down with your weapon. I would say 7 or 8 meters. Gonna make it 7, which is about the same if you just jump. Almost half. Wow, that's crazy. Did your light break? No, it started raining pretty badly out there and I didn't expect it. I should do something with my lighting in this room. I was searching for curtains and I found some. I just need to hang them up and then I can put a light on me on always. Maybe I can make myself a little bit lighter if I go to my settings. Earth. Visual preset. Hey, I'm in grayscale. Wow. Flashback. Inverted. Wow. Hey, that looks so cool. Action movie. Action movie. Oh yeah. What a cool preset. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Let's see. Let's put myself a little bit brighter. Oh, that's a lot brighter. Oh. Action movie. What does that even mean? Maybe I'm gonna put brightness to normal. Gamma. What does that do? Oh yeah, that's the one. Gamma. It's like Emma, but gamma. There. That should have changed it a little bit already. Action stream. Now it has the action movie filter. Gorgeous. Okay, now that we have checked this, let's check the same out with Fenris and that other armor. Awesome. I love doing science. Just all those silly questions. Or well, silly. All those questions that you have about the game. Just answer them. Oh yeah, and the heavy armor as well. Let's start with the heavy armor. How much difference is this gonna do? Kapow! My skills are low at the moment, without anything. 6 meters. That's less, actually. Interesting. I need more plaques. I need more space for plaques. Ah! I'll already start with this. Let's do it a couple more times so we are sure. 6 meters. Yeah, 6 meters. Now with the weapons. Ah, there is a little step in between there again. Let's see if we can do it without it. Okay, 8 meters. 8 meters. Now with the axis. There was that step in between there again. Low skills, skill issue. Yeah, but we're just testing it with all the skills. It really drags you down to use the axis attack. Maybe I should kind of start with that. Seems like it stops at 8 and then it takes its first step on the ground. This time it was 6. Let's also see what it is. What is the distance when I just jump from here? Yeah, 6 meters. Not an easy one to test. When you raise the skills, you have more space to work in. I'm gonna have to put this one at 6, I think. Can get pretty far, but we always take our first steps over there. So I don't think we will be able to jump over a moat. I'm gonna put it at 6. Which is just the same as normal sprinting with 0 skills. Okay. Let's raise those skills and see what the difference is. Wow, that was far. 10 meters. $10 again. Do, 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 do. Yeah, 10 meters. Heavy armor. Let's see, we've got 100 skill, knife, sprint. Nice sprint. Ooh, the heavy armor is indeed less far. The 100 skill points, knife, sprinting jump without any armor was 12 meters, and now with the heavy armor, it is 10 meters. So this is quite a rabbit hole we've found again. This is gonna be another multiple episodes test. I'm already excited. Ooh. So yeah, heavy armor has an influence on your jumping. In case you didn't know that yet, now you do. Wow, I didn't expect this, honestly. And of course, your skills also have an influence on your jumping distance, which is logical. But that your armor also has that much influence on how far you can jump is pretty cool. And it is something that people can keep in mind when you choose your armor. I'm seeing less and less and less people that just go for full metal armor, like completely in the same outfit. Though I do see people still work like that during the hardcore run. Eddie and Easy both are in full metal armor. I do feel more squishy using the troll pants, but I am a little bit faster. That can always work in my favor. There's times that you just really don't want to get hit. Oh, that was one thing. Just also jumping with skill 100 is such a pleasure. It's like you're on another planet, which it basically is. Jumping is different. I kind of want to know how high we jump as well. Let's remove that one. That works. Oh, that is satisfying. That is satisfying. You can jump like 3 meters if your jumping skill is all the way to the top. Yep. So yeah, if your jumping skill is level 100, you can jump 3 meters. That is pretty dang cool. Dingo, welcome on in. Oh, how is your day going? Welcome on in. Let's see without all the skills. Can I jump 2 meters? Oh god. No, we cannot. That's spicy. Spicy meatballs. Ooh, that's thunder. Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. Hey, Galileo, Galileo, Figaro, Figaro. Figaro. No. Galileo, Galileo, potato. Okay, so we can jump on this one. We can jump on that one. Just not one whole extra meter. So it's basically like 1 meter and 80. Cool. Cool science. Yeah. Nice. Just writing everything down, because then I will remember. Ooh, some more lightning. The thunderstorm is on the way to here. I live as well. Oh, Kaze. Good luck. It's looking quite quite something. Yeah, thunderstorms. Yeah. Be mindful of the weather. Thunderstorms are locally expected. Possibly with local strong gust winds and hailstones of 1 to 2 centimeters. Be careful. Oh wow, Dordrecht that's not looking good. It's going, I'll show you again, because this app is super cool. Okay, focus. Focus. It doesn't want to focus, but that big pink blob that you see, that's a lot of rain. The only level higher than that is the color white, and that's really really rare. That doesn't happen often. It's a really cool app, by the way. It shows you where all the precipitation is, and you can even press the play button and it kind of gives you an idea of what is going to happen as well. Kind of like buienradar, something that we use in Belgium and the Netherlands. It's more accurate, the buienradar, but this one is also just very good to have. I'm really tired the last few days. Oh, Carbo! I wish I could just toss some naked bars to you. Today I tried the peanut butter ones, and they are my favorite. We have ones with like chocolatey. It's not a lot of chocolate, but it sells as chocolate. There is one with raspberry and chocolate, peanut butter and chocolate, and just peanut butter. And I had half one of those bars earlier, and really like the flavor, like the sweetness of some of the fruits that are in there and the saltiness of the peanut butter. It reminded me of a Snickers bar, but this one is vegan with dried fruits, nuts and peanuts. It was very nice. I just cannot believe they don't sell it where you live. That's just such a bummer. We are so close. How is that possible? Okay, let's see. We have sprinting. Oh, I should do it without anything. Yes, okay, there we go. 8 meters. Eight meters again. Oh. Eight meters again. Things are happening. With nothing. Boop. Carrots, turnips, onions, da da thistle, da 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 da. Ooh, that was like 11 meters. Nice. Not bad. Oh, thank you, honey. Yes. Already answered my question. Well, now you know the name of the application that I use as well. Yep, 11 meters. Never heard of it. We'll have to Google it and see what it exactly does. It does like everything that a normal weather app does. Like just all the usual stuff, and then like more details as well. You have things like smog as well, but there is this weather map that you can click on. Can like scroll down. You have like hourly what can happen, daily what can happen to the weather, chances of precipitation during the day, and then there's this weather map that's in there, and when you click it you can go to all around the world and check out like the thing I just showed you. It's super cool. It's not focusing anymore. I think the lighting really just set off. Yeah, it's not focusing, but it's really cool. I can always make a screen recording if you would like in my Discord. I just love to check out this application and just go to, like, there was this big tropical storm in there was a hurricane in America that happened, and I was like checking it out on my phone as well. It just I love the weather and just everything around it, checking those things out. This advantage of BioRadar is that the times there's a lot of bad weather coming, the website BioRadar is often down, which kind of defeats the purpose of having such a website. Oh really? I've not had that issue actually. That's interesting. 11 meters. Okay, the furthest that you can jump with... Oh, that's so interesting. 0 skills. The X jumps less far than all the other options, or well, like it's like jumping without a weapon. But if your skill is 100, it is actually better to use the axis and the jump. You have more space to work with. Free, no ads, exactly. We've been using it for a long time now, and it's a really good app. I think my body is fighting something. I'm tired, nauseous, and I can't concentrate on anything, but lack of attention might be because of my sleepiness. Oh yeah, good sleep, just, it changes so much. That's absolutely true. Okay, there we go. That's the heavy armor section. Now let's look at the Fenris armor. No weapons. Level 100. Jumping skill. 10 meters. like the weather map actually. I find it such a nice and useful feature. Right, I love that too. And this app has that too. I feel like it's less accurate than Buienradar, because Buienradar is can be very local and give you a very clear view. If I need to go to my grandpa, and my electric, my little scooter is electric. It's better if it doesn't get too wet. I don't check this app. I check Buienradar if I know that it's gonna rain, because I will know when there is gonna be a pause in the raining cycles. And this app gives a very nice clear overview, but on those details it can be a little bit less accurate. It is accurate a lot of times, but sometimes it's just a little bit less accurate than the Buienradar is. But other than that, super happy with it. Super cool app. It gives you like some information about the moon phases as well, like now it's a new moon and how long golden hour is, and it's like silly little details. But I do like those little things in there as well. It just gives you a lot of information. Let's see, we have this one. We're gonna put it right here. We have 10 meters with the Fenris armor. So 100 skill. That's with the access. 100 skill, sprinting. It's the same. Those two are the same. Without any armor or with the Fenris armor. Okay. Let's give that one more go. Yep, 10 meter. Very nice. We have our skill up to 100. Let's try all the weapons while we're at it. 12 meters. Wowie, wow. Yep. Third time is a charm. I've been saying it quite often, but I just love this weather actually. I could just listen to it all day, like thunderstorms in the background, the sound of the rain. And it became 12 meters. Cool. Now the axes, they have been proven to be quite good, so let's go. 13 meters. Was a little bit too late with the attack. Again. Ooh, hoo-hoo. Lightning. Oh, that was a good one. 12, 13 meters. Yeah, 13 is definitely possible. You don't get it every time. But I'm gonna put it at 12. 12 is better. Okay, and now we change these to 0. No. was the wrong one. No. Let's just cut this. Paste. There we go. Remove the skills. Ah, yeah, that's a really difficult one. Almost no jumping skills. It's like 6 meters again. Cannot gain enough. You know, the attack takes a little while. The second axis attack just takes a while for it to start pushing you forward, which kind of, yeah, that makes it a little bit more difficult. I think it's gonna be at 6 meters again because of that reason. One more time with the dual wielding axis. Dual axis. Axis. Just axis. We're gonna put it at 6 meters. 0 skills, axis, Fenris armor. Oh my god, that's like half. Okay, the knife. Is that 10 meters? Oh wow, that was a really good one. There was no step in between there. That was a pretty solid 11 meters. It's just hard to see if it makes a little step in between there. Yeah, no, there was definitely a step in there. Dun, 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 dun. 10 meters. Oh, I hope you could hear that because that sounded pretty cool. Yeah, 10, 11. I'm gonna put it at 10. And then we have no items and no skills. 8. Eight it is. Okay. Wow, but the difference, 0 skills, sprinting and then jumping between heavy armor and Fenris armor is 2 meters. Then we have 0 skills, normal sprinting without any armor, 7 meters. So yeah, the armor that you wear, the skills, it just all calculates. We already knew that Valheim calculates a lot when we're building, and when we're fighting too. You notice that there is a lot to be calculated, but this is very cool. Let's see, now what if you know you jump 10, 11 meters, you could make a hole, jump over, step in between, you would fall. Yeah, exactly. I could totally make a hole. I think that would be good for next week, because that's the thing. I want to test out all of the other distances as well, and if I make a hole of a certain size, I might not be able to test everything right anymore, or it will be a lot harder because there's a hole in between there. So that already gives us a lot of information. We had the Fenris armor. How about now we do the Asksven armor? Go. Happy dance! Ooh! Oh yeah! Uh-huh. Yay, I helped! Woo! Let's create a little section here. And this one is for the Asksven armor. So this armor is a little bit special because it depends on what direction the wind moves. So it says you get light armor lets you move more freely. Every move requires less energy and your running stamina usage is -10. Jump stamina usage is -10. And if I'm not mistaken... Oh no, that's the cape. That was the important part. That was the important thing. We need the Asksven cape. Not necessarily the items, I assume. Norsen! Oh, Norsen! I need your assistance! The happy dance didn't show up. I'll do a happy dance then. There we go. Happy dance. Skull, and that is also good to know. You're the first one to do the happy dance during the stream today. Something will probably have broken again. How do I keep breaking things without doing anything? Maybe that's the issue. Maybe it's because I need to do something. But then when I reboot my computer, everything is fine again. How does that work? Yeah, and Cecilia shows up, and it's exactly the same application that does it. It's just weird. Very weird. Asksven cloak. There it is. Wind runner. That's the one we want. Run faster when running with the wind. Let the wind guide you to victory. Wow. Let me have a look. See, I don't need these. I don't. No. You just need cape. So then it makes you run faster if you run into the wind, as you can see. If you run against it, you're just as quick as normal. I'm gonna do motor. And this should put the wind in my back. It is pretty much in my back right now. Okay, skills are low. Let's just jump and see what happens. Oh my god! 12 meters! This is without any skills! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness gracious me! That is far! Wow! Sprint. Zero skill, sprinting. Oh my goodness. Okay. 13 meters. Wow, this cape is solid. 13. Oh no, that is 15 meters. What? 12. 12 again. Oh no, I'm just jumping without using my knife. Oh, it took a little step in between there now. Cute. That emote with the Charizard. I think there was another step in there. Yep. Can see the smoke a little bit from the step I take. Yep. At 12 meters. Didn't have enough stamina anymore. Let's put it at 12, because that's when the first little tickle on the ground happens. Oh, that was good lightning. $12 meters. That is lovely. Okay, let's see with the X's. Okay, again a little step right here at 11 meters. A little tickle on the ground. Again at 11. Yeah, when the skill is too low, you just cannot catch too much height. 11. Which is less far than if you just jump. So that's interesting. Make of that what you will. Oh, motor is about to run out. No! Okay, let's see. 14. $16. Oh my god. Yep, 16. Okay, the wind is not changing yet. 16 meters. That's a lot. Okay, the wind is still in the right direction. While I have practice, let's check quickly. Woo! Oh yeah, 16 meters, no problem. Wow. Imagine jumping that far in real life. Oh, yes, the first ground tickles happened at 16 meters. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Oh, this one is at 14. Oh, the wind is changing direction. Oh, I forgot to knife. Wow, yeah, the wind changed directions and it really changes the results. Can I do something? Yes. Woo. Let's go again. Keke Korea. Is this the channel of Institute of Applied Viking Sciences? Yes, you're at the right address. Skull, welcome on in. You're all set. I need to attend this semester. Awesome. Well, welcome on in. We are looking at how far we can jump with different items and different settings and weapons. And we are now testing how far we can jump with level 100 jumping with the Ask Sven cape, while the wind should technically be in our back because I did motor, with the secondary attack of a knife. Science! Oh, but now it's 14 again. If the wind is in your back, we got to 16 earlier. Now we get like 14. Do we need to sit in like a ship for a hot second so it knows which direction it needs to go into? Maybe. Let's see. Let's see if that works. Come on. Yes. Oh, it is changing. So yeah, if you need to winter your back and it's not changing, just make a little raft and you can get the wind in your back if motor is activated. Woo! See that wind in my sails. Okay, let's test out the knife. Yeah, 16 again. Yeah, the wind really needs to be right behind you. Ooh, that one was 15 meters. That's like 10. Am I stacked? Oh, nice. Oh, well, come on in. Thanks, Seed. Good to have you. Oh, I'm out of focus a little bit. Ah, the wind changed again. Yes, change. I'm a little bit distracted. Let's see. Okay, wind is in the back, in my back again. I did a little step at 14 again. I don't think motor is working anymore because the wind keeps changing. Every time I jump on the ship, it is changing back again. Yeah, look. Arrow is going back up again now. Just standing on the ship is enough. Okay, let's go then. That was a good one. Okay, we have been able to get 16 a lot of times. 16 will be our number. No, 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 don't change. Don't change. No. Change back. Yes. There we go. Now we have the Axis. Cape. Axis secondary attack. Level 100 jumping skill. Let's go. $16 meters. Okay. 14 meters. Oh, but it changed again. You really immediately notice that. Immediately changes. Motor is about to run out again. Ja. Daar zijn de lappen. 16. Let's get back on that ship. Probably because I get my motor power in a powder in a little bit of a shady way right now. Might be a little bit buggy. I'm gonna say 16 as well. We kind of need to test it as well now with the cape and the Fenris armor. But nice. That was a lot of information again in one stream. So if you're ever wondering, does the armor you wear have an influence on how far you can jump? The answer is yes. Your skill points obviously also kind of give you an idea how far you can jump. As we have tested now, if your skill is at 0 and you sprint in heavy armor, you can jump 6 meters. In the Fenris armor, same skills, we can jump 8 meters. Without any armor, you can jump 7 meters. And there are a couple of oddities in there, because if your skill is at 0, sometimes you can just not jump high enough to get the height you need to do the secondary attack of the axis. Like with this example, skill 0, secondary attack with the axis while sprinting with the Ask Cape, you get 11 meters, even though if you just jump with your 0 skills and the Eskfin Cape and the wind is in your back, quite important for the Eskfin Cape, you can jump 12 meters. So there are a couple of oddities in there. The knife seems to be a little bit more trustworthy in its jumping distances if your skill is lower. So when your skill is lower, having the knife to get a little bit more extra distance in there really seems to help. The axes do not, but at that stage you should technically not even have the dual wielding axes anyways. So there is that. Yeah, and check out my socials. Yeah. Knife, Fenris armor, and then here again you have the axes. You just, with 0 jumping skills, you don't have enough height to do the secondary attack of the axis. And you don't have enough height. You cannot do that attack because the secondary attack of the axis take a little bit of time to take effect, and by the time you can lunge forward, you are back on the ground again. So if you want to use this to jump over moats, that's what we are gonna test next week during the Valheim Science. These will probably fall a little bit short, and when you have your jumping skill raised, not necessarily to level 100, but if they are higher, you will probably be able to jump further with your dual wielding axes. The knife also got pretty far, but in the end, the axes did seem to have some wins as well. Like 11 meters right here compared to 10 meters with the knife. Oh, they have the same right here. This one is a little bit organized a little bit weirdly. Skill is 100, 12 meters, 13. So it changes like very little. My favorite option for jumping would probably be the knife, but more tests on that next week. And as I tested before, no jumping skills. You cannot jump 2 meters. It's just below that. It's like 1 meter 8 centimeters, or 80 centimeters, of course. So yeah, jumping with 0 skills is just a lot lower. 1 meter 80 centimeters, that's how far you can go. But if your skill is like all the way to 100, you can get quite high. 3 meters. Very nice. That was some good science in there. Nice. Hey, and peeps, if you're still watching, if you are enjoying these kinds of streams, like the Valheim streams, with science in there, like we do every Tuesday now, be sure to leave a follow, because that really helps me out. It gives me an idea that people are watching my videos, that are watching my live streams. I also use the information that I acquired during my live streams and for sure the Valheim science streams in my videos that I post on YouTube. So be sure to check out my YouTube as well. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Oh, raise his hand. Will this be in the finals exam, Professor Emma? Keke Korea. That's a good question. We will look at that next week. Good question. For science. Appreciate your dedication, Emma. Oh, thank you, Zug Zug. We do it all for the science. And you know what, Keke Korea, since you came in towards the end, I'll give you some more science. Because we concluded our ceiling testing today as well. So in Valheim, you need to be covered 80% from your sides and have a ceiling above you to get the shelter icon and for you to be able to get rested unless you are sitting right next to a campfire. But if you want more rested points than just 2 or 1, was it 1? I made a video about this like last weekend, and that's why I make those videos. I don't make them for other people, I make them for myself because my brain is a sponge. No, not a, it's an empty sponge. No water in the sponge, just holes. There's no water in my sponge, just holes. But all of these items, we are used to these. So we have the normal ceilings. I only put 1 thatch roof down, but you get the idea. All of these tar roofs, Edom for thatch. Then we've got stone. That works as a roof as well. We've got new Graustein roofs, look very beautiful. Black marble. But then we have some oddities, you know, stone structures, just like the foundations. Kind of logical. Now we've got all of these. These also give a fire buff. The hot tub, the braziers, the hearth, the bonfire. The cargo box gives you a shelter. Yes, it does. Crystal, the trap, these stacks as well. Got a couple of stacks here. These are the only ones, the other ones do not. Only the normal stake wall, not the Verger stake wall. Then we've got the ward, treasure box, these workbenches, the forges, they also give you a rested buff, and the smithy also gives you fire. When you use it, you get a fire buff as well. We've talked about this too. Then you've got all of these sloped pieces right here. All of these also work to give you shelter. You've got a couple of doors, also give you shelter. And then the spinning wheel that needs a roof to work can also offer you shelter. If you place it above you, or if you place like 2 spinning wheels on top of each other, they also shelter each other. The green pots as well. Just so many cool things. This has been very, very interesting. Quite a rabbit hole. Absolutely enjoyed testing all of this out. And yeah. Also happy to conclude the shelters. We have spent 3 whole science episodes on this. There was a lot to test. But we did it. These are all the tests that we did. Oh, in the end I haven't done this yet because it needs to be on iron. Let's quickly do that. Last little lesson. Might be on the exam, so be sure to take notes. Be sure to take your notes. Put a yellow mark around it or something. I loved open book exams because I would write everything down. Because I'm so forgetful, I just write everything down. There we go. Copy it, paste it. Needs more. Oh, it also needs more space. Okay, let's put it in the middle then. Give it a little bit of extra ceiling. So we're covered from all sides. you do get shelter. I already expected this, but yeah, you are sheltered underneath the shield generator. But you cannot place a whole bunch of them right next to each other. So, yeah. Oh, there we go. There we go. Sharpens the pencil. Ah, sharpen it. Sharpen it faster. Oh, look at our beautiful overview and behind those too as well. Awesome. That was a lot of fun again. Thank you so much for being present here, peeps. Thank you also for the 2 raids today. That was absolutely crazy. But we are not gonna go just yet. We are gonna do a song first. Because as you might have heard, I do like to sing. And it's something that I like to do when I'm not streaming on YouTube. You know, sometimes when I'm streaming on YouTube, I do it as well, but not during my Aska streams. I like to end my stream with a song. And today we've got a Coco song from the movie Coco. Just love that movie. Let's read up on chat really quickly before we start with the song. Brain as dry as I am when someone tries to pick me up with bragging about their bank account. I'm so good at reading these. Just, I nail the joke. Just the punchline, everything. Could someone lend me a pen? I forgot my backpack at home. I lend pens, but if you lose one of my pens, you no longer get any pens from me. I have quite a couple of ADHD and autistic friends, and I have learned that if they lose once, chances are very high they lose again. So I also have like test pencils, the ones that I care a little bit less about. Like this one, it's like one of my school pens. It actually writes quite well. I might not give this one. I like it. Happened to me a bunch of times in real life. I would always give you a pen. Just don't lose it, please. Same Carbo, yay. Thank you. I'm a cutie pie. You're a cutie pie, Carbo. Yes, you are. Pencil, lose me once, shame on you. Lose me twice, shame on me. Yeah, exactly. I've just had too many friends that lost my pencils. And I would be like, after lessons, I would be like, please give me my pen back. Well, I also have autism, so you will know that I will always have a pen, but I do want it back. Oh my god. Expendable pencils. Exactly. It's like, if something happens to this one, it's fine. Okay, let's look at our whole overview while I do Un Poco Loco. I love that song. Will I grab the lyrics? But what if I don't need it? Okay, we're just gonna give it a go. We're just gonna give it a try. My lovely peeps, one last sip. Skull, my friends. Nice. And here we go. Un Poco Loco from Coco, the beautiful, beautiful Disney movie. And here we go. What color is the sky? Ay, mi amor, ay, mi amor. You tell me that it's red. Ay, mi amor, ay, mi amor. Where should I put my shoes? Ay, mi amor, ay, mi amor. You say, put them on your head. Ay, mi amor, ay, mi amor. You make me un poco loco, un poquitito loco. The way you keep me guessing, I'm nodding and I'm yesing. I'll count it as a blessing that I'm only un poco loco. The loco that you make me, it is just so poco crazy. The sense that you're not making, the liberties you're taking, leaves my cabasa shaking. That you're only un poco loco. Leaves my cabasa shaking. Ta 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 ta. Un poquitito loco. Da 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 dum. Oh, I love that song so much. It's just, I love it. It's so cute and adorable and just, I love singing it. So now it's stuck in your head too. Yay! Yay! Woo! And the crowd marches on and dances. Woo! You're amazing, Emma. You are amazing, Carbo. You are amazing if you are still listening and watching. I see as well that I was lurking with someone. And of course, I already forgot who I was lurking with. Oh, I think it was Sprelly. Let's go and raid Ariandor, because Sprelly raided him as well. He is not playing Valheim, he's playing Conan Exiles, but he's absolutely amazing. We stream hardcore on Fridays, and I see that we have not gotten enough turnips to get the hardcore drunken stream. Sadly, I will have to do it on Thursday during my Draugr bar making, which is also a lot of fun. We will be making a bar and I will be drinking booze, which is a lot of fun. But hey, if we can get to 50 subscribers by Friday, that offer still counts. So when I hit 50 subscribers, we hit a new milestone. So if we were to get to 50 subscribers on Thursday, I will also still do the hardcore Happy Juice stream. So there you go, peeps. Just, I think it's also gonna be fun, but I'm also scared to do hardcore while drinking some booze. Well sung, Emma. Oh, thank you, Zug Zug. Let's go. We've got lots of rating messages in there. Peeps, don't forget those rating messages. I always really appreciate anyone that takes those messages, puts them in chat. It always makes people smile. People love it. If you put it in chat, just... yeah, people just love it. It's like potatoes rolling into chat. I mean, who doesn't love that? I know you do, I do, we all do. Let's just spam the chat with them and make everyone's day. There is a message for raiders that are subscribed, and there is a message for raiders that are not subscribed. You can choose. If you're subscribed, you can probably... yeah, I mean, if you're not subscribed, the emotes will not work, probably. So... Grr to you too, Carbo. Grr to all of you. Thank you so much for joining in. And yeah, I'll do a real grr. Grr. There you go. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. I'll see you all on Thursday for the Draugr bar building. And I'll be doing my drunken stream as well. I'm super excited. Thank you all for the 2K followers on Twitch. Let's go over to Ariandor and wish him lots of love. Grr at him. Tell him that my biceps are bigger than his. He loves that. He loves it when you say that. Just say that I'm stronger than he is. Look at these muscles. Just look at them. I mean, they're bigger than his. You'll see. Have a lovely snack, breakfast, second breakfast, dinner, wherever you are, whatever you are eating, and I'll see you all on Thursday, my lovely peeps. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Dag and I'll do my push-ups, but the stream is gonna go, so bye!